All right, DIYer. What we've got here today is I've got some free lumber. There's this place down the road from me that's got these pallets and they throw them out every day. So I don't know what this is, but it's kind of like a hardwood. I don't know exactly what species this is, but as you see, I'm putting the trailer together, and I need some fern strips and some reinforcement wood. So instead of going to buy them, I just go down and dismantle the pallets. Okay, and another neat thing, it's pretty rough, right? But here's a little tool we've got in the arsenal. It's a battery operated router. Okay, and so I'm just going to give you a little DIY on how you, the DIYer, can get you one of these routers and take a scrap piece of wood that everybody else would just throw in the dustbin of society and say that it's no good no more. And the situation says you can actually take this piece of wood and make something nice out of it. So I'm going to give you a little demonstration on the mini router, and I'll let you decide if you like it better half-assed or assed. Okay? So here we go. Let's get at it. Always wear your safety glasses. It's that simple. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. Now, we have a piece of lumber, like I said, that was square on the ends. Would have worked just fine. But let me show you what we got over here also. On the front of this trailer, there's the pallet there. I just disassemble them. You know, you can just disassemble them in your driveway. If you've got a concrete driveway, it's really easy to do because you can pick everything up. But take a look at this wood here. Now, this was where I had a piece of 3/4 scrap left over, and this is a 3/4 board. And so they're all screwed in. As you can see, the bolts are holding them into the frame. But this piece takes that center line and it covers it up, number one, and it also mulls it together. But look what I did here. I put a nice soft line on there so it kind of looks like the wood was purposed for that specific area. Instead of just being a rough edge, now it has a little bit of a smooth surface to it. So what we're doing here is we're dropping this down in the spot here at the bottom. Okay, we're going to drop this down in, which this way here at the bottom, you see this part here? Over time, wood will try to warp on you and twist, so you need the perimeter like I have here. I have a perimeter board holding the ends so that it doesn't flop and twist. Even though it's secured here at the frame rail. And what I've got to show you is I've got these lag heads that pull these carriage bolts that go in. And there's the inside of it there. Okay. So it's a pretty nice little trailer. And it's all basically made out of scraps other than the one sheet of plywood that I had to buy. And I used this other little piece that I had off of the transom project on the boat. But we're going to go ahead and drop these in. And then we're going to take the wood and secure it from the back side, which will give it a little bit more, it'll give it a little bit more support down here. Okay? But it looks like I'm going to have to trim that bad boy with the table saw. And then what I'll do is I'll get back with you. After we trim it, we'll get back with you and I'll give you an update and do a walk around on the trailer. Because the only thing left now is the trailer lights. And I think that we're going to be okay because just like you, the DIYer, this DIYer is going to take a chance at it and we're going to get the wiring done despite these mosquitoes. I don't care. I've got peppermint oil on. I've got, what do we have here? Natural repellent. What is this? We'll give a shout out to this one. This one smells like citronella, okay? And they really don't like it, so if you want to smell like a citronella candle, it is what it is. But that's the situation right now. And the situation is saying the front of the trailer, it's completed. With the exception of these boards, which I'm going to throw in, and we'll do a walk around. I mean, we can do a quick walk around right now. Look at this. There's the walk around. The fenders. Okay. This is a little tailgate I got. Now I'm going to put the chains on there. And you see, and this needs paint on the back. But when this comes down, it's going to be like just like a regular truck. It's going to have cables that come down and go in the corner. And this way here, it's 6 foot by 8 foot. It's a nice little trailer, and I can haul some mulch or topsoil, whatever I want in there. All right. But as you see from the back side, there's the situation where I told you I had a 3/4 board left over, and then a 3/4 piece of plywood. I may even go ahead and put a strip in the center here just because I can. And I've got extra wood over there, so I may do that. And we'll go from there. But we'll keep you updated on it, and we'll make sure you get the full walk around when it's done. So it's a Sunday. It's kind of humid here in upstate New York, and it's how do I put this? It's mosquito infested. So make sure if you go outside, get your repellent, you know. But the situation says we can't wait for the mosquitoes and we can't wait for the weather. We've got to get this stuff done. I mean, winter is coming, okay? I didn't even want to say the word winter, but it's coming. And right now, to be quite 100% frank with you, I welcome winter. Winter, I'll be the first one to call upon you and say, let's go. Come on. I'm ready for winter, okay? I'm ready for these mosquitoes to be killed off. I'm ready for the bees and everything else to be killed off. I really don't care. Unless it's a honeybee, I really don't care. I'm ready for winter. And we've got a project coming up on the DIY channel I think you're going to like. Now, last year, I turned around and got the plow for the four-wheeler. I got it all painted up nice, and it worked good, but I must have had some bad paint or something because it really just peeled right off, and it didn't adhere right. It was crap paint. But we're going to do it right. We're going to sandblast the whole thing. We're going to put an epoxy primer down, and then we're going to go ahead and put a nice urethane paint on it, which will make the snow glide right off. So that's in the back burner, but we're going to get to that project. And these mosquitoes, can't wait for winter. All right, people, if you've got a trailer and you want to go at it and say, you know, the situation says I want to change the deck boards and I want to upgrade it so that when I go down through the town, everybody's saying, hey, that's not a bad looking trailer, you know, and you can use it and it'll be functional. I mean, when I get my big truck done, we're going to go ahead and buy a big dump trailer, a 10-footer, like I used to have. I had a couple of those and they work really good, but for now, we have a 6x8 with 2-foot sides and a tailgate. So if we want to haul the four-wheeler, or if we want to go get some mulch, dirt, straw, hay, whatever it takes, corn, whatever, you know, we like to feed these squirrels a lot of corn because, you know, we got to keep them full because we don't want them in the bird feeders. And the only downfall to feeding the squirrels the corn is these damn deer. They're not supposed to be eating it, you know. They're not. So it's not made or purchased for them. So if they could just stop eating the corn, we'd be in good shape. But they keep coming right up through the property, and I mean, hunting season's around the corner, so maybe we can thin them out. All right, people, you have a good Sunday.